Dientina Ghana, your natural resources be Nyakopon de amaye. Nenso so yentimi mfa yisu and develop it on mine. That is what you need to know, and that is what I need to know. Aha, economic freedom fighters. So ukusu yisu system be a very wrong system over and over and over. Ubenya a wrong answer over and over and over. That is what Ghana we are going through right now. And then you're discussing human resources, now say human capital resources. And then you're say human capital resources. Nitia when you say nipa oti or mining no, and I say nipa or mining no. Send yes here training omo amatima match together with the natural resources in the country. No matima yusu the training the education the knowledge no matimi de develop omino natural resources for the omino ebetimi agina na afa ntoma pa efra aha ena yababedi ehonkomo ewo ho aha me ka chem say ha economic freedom fighters I am running the economic freedom you cast economic freedom fighters of Ghana. Now I just say economic freedom. Okay, quickly. You go here and normal esikwan ema develop human capital resources our Ghana. Ama Ghana yato esini our development in nationwide. Okay, so we are Ghana near. The first thing me pesa when you go to institutional and governance challenges esi ya kwan pa no. First one weak institutions. Okay, we have a very weak institution to the point that Ghana ha on unim nese odo bako school our Ghana ha. At the end of the day, akra no eba benyini aba beye someone who cannot even reason and think out of the box, out of the four corners of what the box. It is very impossible, right? Enuntina amanfo bebre so sorry no ma for mama e de atukwan ekọ amonani for their children to gain proper education. But the problem there is that okwa amonani what Akurani Kwakusuyan has no connection with the natural resources of Ghana to be able to use it to develop Ghana, right? So your corruptions, bureaucratic inefficiency, bureaucratic Ghana ha okwa governance abaimua me kind of natural masa we have a bureaucratic what inefficiency. Kind of bureaucratic a system be a form for way for her for people we for her me pacho arakwa. We need to just put off these things and structure a system a bit more Ghana for we to develop. And the second one is lack of transparency and accountability. You need transparency our Ghana hare Akurako school from crèche Ekoko Sisi Obewu school our university wa Ghana ha. I am telling you point blank say Akurano what the apo and start here school one or the aquacudru and pempenso aquacudru. And I say what the minimum is kakra. We don't even know what we are doing, and the education system that we are having in Ghana has no connection with what we have in Ghana to develop. Okay, now let's go to human capital challenges. And normal your challenges for we not to be able to develop the natural resources of Ghana for the benefits of Ghanaians. Let's quickly look at it. So the first one we are looking at is skills mismatch, where schools are it has nothing to do with the enormous war or my more a bit may develop it. Free Ghana now mononia. You will see that say a normal and training people to be having the skills or the knowledge or the know-how. No multimedia a juma at the abua or minor picture or minor. But Ghana, Akurako school, what do you know? RME dia no de babaye virtually nothing. Akurako school history grandpa ye kire akra no is about ekon to kwanto asa. There is nothing much more important akra ni so free history mu instead of we to just structure a education system and match with how what we have in this country you betima use to a developing country no we dare not do that. Yeah what we want, and I know why. I know the reason why the education system is structured that way. Okay, that you can look through our Obetimakwe profile. You will watch some of the video concerning education forum. Right, good. Then we have limited vocational training. Yes. You know, Kwame Nkrumah started doing this, but unfortunately, Ghana, where we could be able to train people with a normal Ghana. how we could be able to develop those things, it is out of context, right? Good. So these are some of the challenges. Now let's look at more challenges. Oba Ghana Hanoma, we have a very bad infrastructure. Your road, even the main roads now, I said the highway roads no grano is very poor, right? Good. So inadequate infrastructure is also one problem that is hindering the human capital development. You bet me Ghana. First of all, obi are well equipped. Opese we so wetimi adua enoma kakra opese otimi di bakrom hwe bra nipa ne bebre human capital no bra nipa ne bebre ansan wetimi alloadu normal free baby owo e de aba bedru baby o metima to. It is a whole hell. Ukọ chiri obi kura twa nsuo ansan wetimi dey akwakoto ne normal. How should this happen, or what kind of country are we living in? Okay, then we have limited access to what finance, where say we a young boy, we a young girl, and also we a young lady, we a young gentleman, and so nim dear what could school kakra, what you say who knowledge be on something, open say who started bibi kakra, now ultimately develop it or minor through that and a developer or minor, right? Good. Now o person oko banker they will normally be sound same hu na why cola na collateral na den and same hu here. People when you go to abroad, they support they support their people for the people to develop, so that when they develop, the nation also develops, right? So this is one thing that we are having limited access to what finance. Then when you go to economic challenges, we have dependency on primary commodities. Let me tell you something, Ghana, right? Say you go there only in Ambacho. We don't even do anything to it. Raw fat na ya tongue, ya tam near the aquakuma abrofono. Then they will also benefit a lot by what? Adding some value to it. Then we have limited value addition. Where I don't American where. Let me tell you. Say CCI obikotu banchi free a room de bar. The idea the baba banku fufu abetie asa. That is it. Okotwa bro the free a room bar. Ye the baby did ye banku asa. Ya we be before be and hope, but we should add value to our natural resources. Ye ni pan. We have not been trained to that level. We have not had Oko Square. What are we going to even learn there? We virtually things that has nothing to do with what we Ghanaians. Okay, quickly now let's look at the next challenges. We have environmental challenges, which is environmental degradation. Of course, yes, where you say yensa sing in ayasero, yensa sing in the gold, yeah, the galamsey as sense singing in completely. And this is one challenger. I feel I always see it say but this is solvable if you are a president or someone who has power in Ghana. It's just by opening your mouth, voicing out, and it will work. I don't understand why these things are still going to course where say obi person when you say mpo no person or try the bibi e de develop it ho obongu si yaba beto and as yaba be just as pacho yaba be to galamsey ho asa fun. Good. Now the last thing we're going to look at is what climate a challenge or climate change, right? You see currently obi krampo technique the knowledge know-how set up or started with a big agriculture system me pacho facility kra we because say a drew a pebra and a drew so bra also the panitiminya some mechanisms we obey media develop a bit right. Good. So let's go and look at some of human capital resources near where some of the challenges if you bit me as a facing. Alright, so let's look at a component of human capital. A normal ekikabo miefre bibise human capital. One, education and training. Ghana, I've already told you we have a very poor education and training system. Health and well-being. I say nipano osi bani ne ho denye serebeya adwen so betima ye adwuma ye. Experience and skills. You see the skills know-how no our form and to kwa broche kwa they will tell you to go to school back again. Innovation and creativity, right? Now let's look at the importance of human capital. So to me developing human capital well, what are some of the importance? You get economic growth, we have competitiveness, right? Or minor, amount for betima compete, innovation, amount for benya nimdie, for timidie normal bebrabo man, and then to reduce poverty reduction. I had economic fighters of Ghana, did which just say economic freedom. Yakramo, Nyami admo besa ni mweshia biem. take very good care of yourself. Mama follow you. A lot of people have followed us. Thank you so much. We love you all. Bye bye.